Hey everybody, it's Josh Thomas here from TheBitBlock. Welcome to another video journal for Super Mario Maker on the Wii U. Today's course that I've designed is called a monetary minute, and I kind of like what I did here, to be honest with you. So we're going to jump into it, I'm going to play it, and then we'll talk a little bit about it as we go. So the basic concept here is I wanted to make a course that had a time limit and challenged you to get as many points in that time limit as possible. And the way we're going to get points is through the coins here. So, only 60 seconds to try and do as much as you possibly can. Obviously, this is a very important part of the course. We want to get as many of those coins showering down on our faces as possible. This is a little bit tricky, because we've got these really narrow little hallways we got to make our way past. Alright, I'm going to leave those 2 coins. They won't be worth my time. We've got some Koopa Troopas here. Jump on them and send their shell flying into the question mark blocks, which have coins in them. Well, I might regret going over there to get those, but alright, climb up the vine. I can't think straight. I'm trying to get a high score here. 15 seconds left. Alright, we are definitely in the home stretch. We've got some music note blocks. When you jump on those, you'll get a coin. Oh, I think I did pretty good this time. Look at this. We are at the flagpole. I better get over there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 1 second left. Okay. So my overall score there was 14,750. Let's jump into the editor, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about my ideas behind building this stage. So my general idea, as I had just mentioned, was I wanted to make a stage that had 60 seconds, and you just had to sort of sprint through it and avoid being killed and grab as many coins as possible. And originally I was kind of, I ran into this little problem because when you get 100 coins in this game, it resets back to 0 and gives you an extra guy. So it was kind of impossible to know how many coins you actually had. So instead I decided, well, we'll just go by your overall score. So that was an idea. The other thing I wanted to do was, I really like Miiverse in Super Mario Maker, and so I wanted to make a stage that would encourage people to leave a screenshot on Miiverse of their high score for this stage. So when you jump onto the flagpole, you can take a quick screenshot and share that on Miiverse, and it'd be just really fun to check back in this thread for this stage and see who has the high score as time goes on. Naturally, because it is a stage that's all about a time limit, I decided to design little clocks. Well, they're actually not little at all. They're huge clocks. And to help get that effect, I used the flame bar, and it spins around. Obviously, you don't want to get hit by it. The other thing I did is I used the thumping heart sound effect, and I put it right underneath where people will have to walk, so that it doesn't really necessarily give you the vibe of a thumping heart, but instead it gives you the atmosphere of a ticking clock. So it's kind of ominous, I think, and I think that worked really well. I like that. And then I think it's sort of fun, a little bit difficult how you have to avoid in the middle here. When you're trying to get the coins, you have to avoid the swinging clock hands as they go around. And then I just really tried to find ways to, really encourage the players to play this level again and again for a high score. So, sometimes you might take a different path here. It's like really, sometimes it's difficult to get into the bottom area. So I made sure that there's fewer coins in the areas that are much easier to access. And then over here, we've got our Koopa Troopas that you hit into the question mark blocks. Up here, there's a little extra area. So just try to find ways that would allow you to accumulate a lot of coins quickly. And yeah, I kind of really can't wait till other people get a chance to play this course, because I really want to see people competing back and forth to see who can have the highest score possible. So that is my monetary minute course in Super Mario Maker. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I just said, hope you guys get a chance to play it, and I get to see how well you do. Keep it locked right here to the BitBlock for a lot more on Super Mario Maker. Hey, thanks for watching this video from the BitBlock. If you want to stay up to date with some of the most original, crazy Nintendo coverage on the internet, be sure to click right here to subscribe.